Bulldogs have joined us for Spiro Bulldogs football. Bill Scott is our cameraman and color commentator. The Bulldogs tonight take on the Wampus Cats from Atoka, Oklahoma. And Bill, it's kind of a sad story for the Atoka Wampus Cats. They are 0-5.
John, they just hadn't had such luck this season, and not likely to change tonight. I guess the Bulldogs were 4-1 and seem to be on pace for repeating their district championship. Class 3A.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to McClain Stadium, home of the Spiro Bulldogs.
The middle of the field.
Tonight's referee, David Cagle. Umpire, Brad Cagle. Linesman, Bill Nichols. Line judge, Joe Dick. And back judge, Bob Traw.
647-2337 in Plato. You can contact him, and he'll make you a tape of these football games if you're not videotaping it on your VCR at home. Every night at 6 p.m. on Tuesday night, at 6 p.m. when the Bulldogs games are played back. The team captains walking on the field right now are Randy Harvey and Lavelle Massey, all seniors.
Captains for the Atoka Wampus Cats include number 18, Michael Dawson, number 32, Shane Collins, number 44, Terrell Hill, number 51, Shannon Sherrard, and number 81, Edward Wyrie.
And in district play, Bill, and the Wampus Cats, they're down in the bottom of the standings.
John, they just have not done well this season. And
I'm here now.
It doesn't look like they're going to change much tonight.
Captains for the Spiro Bulldogs, number 2, senior Lavelle Massey.
They've only been on 8 points.
Senior Randy Harvey.
That
number 63,
last week,
senior J.W. Gibbs.
Against
and number 7, senior Justin Freeman.
Even shut the Wampus Cats out 12-0 2 weeks ago. So their offense is really strong. John, they don't have a whole lot of numbers to compete with. Looks like about maybe at the most 30 kids out there.
Will receive the opening kickoff.
And they don't even have that near. Really, that's the number of fans in the stands tonight.
No, they don't, Bill. And they go out of the one-back set, the run-and-shoot offense, as they warm up down at the west end of the field. This field runs east and west. As I said, as the program began, Bulldogs are 4-1 overall, 2-0 in district play, and maintain their third ranking in the state, Class 3A. Bulldogs are about ready to come out on the field, so we're going to hold everything right here. Their officiating crew tonight, headed up by David Cagle and his brother Brad Cagle. Here come the Bulldogs. Bill Nelke, Joe Dick, Brad Cagle, David Cagle, Bill Nelke, and Joe Nick and Bob Traw are your officials tonight for tonight's football game. Earlier in the pregame festivities, the grade school cheerleaders that participated in the high school cheerleader camp performed out on the track. Bill, the Wampus Cats. It's going to be hard to spit out real quick tonight. So we
Spiro winners tonight's ball game 4-1 on the season, 2-0 in conference.
We'll call them Cats.
Comes in tonight 0-5 on the season.
Well, John, last week they let people know what happened at this 3A3. Spiro, of course, won 48-19 big over Heavener. Rowland had to come from behind in overtime to beat Wilburton in a kind of a shocker, 20-18. Wilburton led 12-0 early. Then Rowland was able to rebound, come back with a couple of touchdowns. Then going to the overtime, where Rowland scored first, scored the 2-point conversion, takes the lead, and then Wilburton come right back and scores on a 10-yard passing play, but they missed the PAT to try to force the second extra period, and so it was left with a 20-18 victory by Rowland, which is currently in second place in the district.
Yeah.
And of course, Atoka lost 25-18. Paula and Ziegler, in a true shocker, upset Valiant, which was picked to finish second in District 3A3 during the preseason. Ziegler broke I think a 15-game losing streak by winning that football game, and really dashed any hopes Valiant might have had for competing in the district race, because they're now 0-2 in conference play. and they're just 1-4 overall, so a big disappointment there. We'll take a timeout and be back with the kickoff.
Spiro Video, 1002 East Broadway, is proud to be a Spiro Bulldog sponsor, as we are proud of our excellent selection of movies of all types. New releases weekly. Weekly specials to save you money. Tuesdays, new releases $1.50. Regular stock $1. Wednesday and Thursday, rent 2 new releases and get 1 regular stock video free. Saturday, rent 4 new releases and get 1 regular stock free. Keep until Monday. We have a good selection of video games by Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and regular Nintendo, plus VCR and game system rentals. Keep a clear picture. Let us clean your VCR for only $12.50. Thousands of movies to choose from and a friendly atmosphere. See for yourself. Spiro Video, 1002 Broadway, or call 962-5416.
The Horse House, 1 mile east of Spiro on Highway 9, has an excellent selection of saddles by Circle Y, Quartz, Textan, and others. We have a large selection of hardware, bits, blankets, pads, halters, harnesses, and Davis Bar FL boots. We also have vet supplies and grooming supplies. And if you want something monogrammed, the Horse House does custom monogramming on caps, jackets, shirts, blankets, and towels. Brooke says, right on in. Say hi to owners Mark and Nikki Allen and store manager Marie Lale. The Horse House, 1 mile east of Spiro on Highway 9.
Spiro Bulldog football here at McClain Stadium in Spiro, Oklahoma. John Clark and Bill Scott bringing you the play-by-play every week. Next week, Bill, we traveled down to Valiant, Oklahoma, somewhere down in McCurtain County, and hope you don't get us lost.
Hopefully we don't end up in Texas. We will if we follow your directions, but I know the way down there, John, and if we just stand the snow in that paper mill down there, that's our biggest opponent.
Deep to receive, number 10, that's
Our
Jerry
good buddy,
Hanson.
Mike Thompson.
And number 6.
Michael Thompson from Panama, Oklahoma, former Razorback quarterback at Panama. We'll get some information from him for that game. But right now, we got to take care of the Wampus Cats as Brad Myers puts a toe into it.
By Myers is up. It'll be
At
taken by
about the
number 10.
15-yard line.
Harrison up the middle. He's hit hard right there by number 30.
Ryan Darnell.
Jeff Odom in on the play.
Jeff Odom also in on the tackle. Odom was the one that was hurt, taken off in the ambulance last week. He's fine. He just had pulled muscles.
Great to hear that, John. A solid young man on defense. The Bulldogs really need him. It's great to hear he's going to be back and play against
the ball out to the 27-yard line. That's where we'll see the Atoka offense. First and 10 on their own 27.
Return of about 12 yards on the kickoff. First down for the Atoka Wampus Cats. They run out of the run and shoot, the one-back set, wide receivers to both sides. They flooded to the far side. And here they go.
Down the line option. Quarterback turns it up.
Picks up about 5 yards.
Behind by number 54. It's
Keith McClain, the quarterback.
Well, John, we've heard.
Gets around the corner, picks up about 4 yards on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 6 for the Atoka Wampus Cats.
It definitely appeared like that on that play. The offensive linemen all seem to take off different motions. I'm not sure if that's deliberate or it's kind of a timing pattern they run or what.
One of the reports that we got, Bill, was Wampus Cats have some good athletes, but they're mixed up. They don't really know what they're doing. No score if you just joined us here at McClain Stadium. Is just underway. Your starting lineup for the Bulldogs remain about the same. We'll run them down for you as we progress in the game. 2nd and 5. McCool hands off to his back.
Number 32.
Myers and McEllier in on the tackle.
That is Shane
He picks up about 4 yards.
That's Josh McEllier. And number 35, Ryan Purdue.
That's the only back. The only
A gain of about 5 on the play brings up 3rd and short.
giving 5 on the play, so it's 3rd and short coming up. Tailback, Chris Crawford. Crawford's the tailback. It's the one-back set. Looks like they're going to measure, Bill.
John, I seem to walk the stat sheet from last year. I don't know what I did with it.
Little newspaper clipping that you had. As I recall, as we were discussing the events of last
They'll stretch the chains. It'll be enough for a first down for Atoka.
It is a first down. So 1st and 10 for the Wampus Cats at the 37-yard line.
As they pick up a 1st and 10, that's where they'll continue their run.
Spiro came away as 28-0 victor down there in the southeastern corner. Had 350 yards total offense and held Atoka till about 110. Atoka only gained 5 first downs that night, too, John.
Lone setback, number 32, Shane Collins.
First down.
Number 8, back to pass, looks on the outside.
Gets it downfield, and it's intercepted by Chris Tanner. Tanner on the far side, played the ball all the way.
Number 26, Chris Tanner, with a fine interception on the play.
Picked it out of nowhere off of McCool.
We'll see the Spiro
No
Bulldogs
return on the
as
play,
they take
Bill.
over their own
Bulldogs will take over.
10
Good
at
field
36.
position, 36-yard line.
Now, John, that ball was intended for Michael Dawson, but the Bulldog defender just went up in the air and took the ball away from him.
Not a bad thrown football. So the Bulldogs go on offense with Lavelle Massey, the senior quarterback. The tailback is Brian Steele. He gets the handoff straight ahead, 3 or 4 or 5 yards.
Not much running room there, John. Looks like he stumbled.
Able to pick up about 2 on the play. Brings up the second down and 8 for the Bulldogs.
Boy, had a chance to bust it back outside to the right, which is where it looks like the play was going to go.
Up to the 40-yard line. Giving to maybe 3 yards on the play. Lavelle Massey, the senior signal caller, bellies to his fullback. Brian Darnell, 5 yards to the 45.
You know, we saw a lot of that last week against Haven, and it was effective the entire ball game. Set up the outside rush.
Brian with the pickup.
Looks like they're going to try to establish that ball here against Atoka.
93 yards for workhorse fullback Brian Darnell. Bring up third down and a yard, maybe a yard and a half. At the 45. C.J. Steele flanks out to the near side. Pitch, Brian Steele. He's led by 3 or 4. Nowhere to run there. On the pitch. Nowhere to go.
Contact made by number 44, Terrell Hill, and number 68, the Jason
A loss
Thomas.
of about 4 or 5 yards on the pitch. Sweet.
He lost about 3 on the play, brings up a 4th and 4 for Spiro.
No, we may see something we didn't see at all last week, a spiral punt.
That's right. And Massey will go back to punt. So gang tackling, swarming defense by the Wampus Cats. Gary Harrison is deep.
Nice kick.
Short man takes it at the 25 of the fair catch.
Called for and made by number
No
6,
return.
Curtis Crawford.
So the Wampus Cats will go back on offense.
Once again, and they're
Tell
on
the
into the
Bulldogs
field.
to
Left there on 25
8 yards on the first series.
John, let's take a break. We'll be back with first down.
Spiro Nursing Home, 401 South Main in Spiro. Our attitude is we care. Complete nursing care with state-licensed nurses on 24-hour duty. Come visit us or call 962-2308. The staff at Spiro Nursing Home want to wish the Spiro Bulldogs the best for the 95 football season.
Atoka will start at the 25-yard line. Freeman and Carter.
Once again, number 32, the lone setback in the backfield.
Myers, your down lineman. Defensive ends are Odom and Purdue. McCool brings them up and sets. Flood of wide receivers to the near side. 3 receivers. They use too much time.
They'll wave it off.
It's going to cost them 5 yards, John. Again, they feel like they're a little bit confused down there.
They had 3 wide receivers flooded to the near side here, Bill. They had some confusion. As the reports are, as David Cagle gives us the report.
They'll back the ball up 5 yards. The Wampus Cats will be looking at a 1st and 15 at their own 20-yard line.
We've got Harvey, Tanner, Massey, and Steele, linebackers. Our Darnell back there also with McElroy. We've got Brad Myers up at nose guard now, working right on the center at nose guard. First and 15. McCool.
Hands off to number 32. He's
stopped in the backfield. Tim Turner makes the play, Bill.
Number 75, that's Tim Turner with a nice stop.
Bulldogs lineman shot through there and had him all wrapped
Loss
up.
of about 3 on the play brings up a second down and 18
Maybe the case most
for the Wildcats.
Spiro's got a very, very quick defense. Looks like Atoka doesn't have any kind of size to even begin to match up with that.
Kind of a delayed type draw action play, and not enough time anything to develop there. Carter shot in there from his left tackle spot. Second and a lot of yards to go. 18. This is McCool. Three-step drop. Barely gets it off, but it's intercepted again. This time it's Chris Tanner again. His second interception. He may go all the way. Out of bounds inside the 10-yard line, Bill. We've got Dirty Laundry on the near side. But that is Chris Tanner's second interception of the football game. And he's playing the ball all the way, Bill.
John Spiro's secondary has been super tough all year. And it's like we repeat the same thing every week.
Returned it to inside the 10-yard line. Got a flag back at the 26. We'll hold it right here and see what happens. Ran out of bounds on the far side. Got a flag on the far side, too. Maybe offsetting. Bill will do it halfway between the two flags, and we'll spot it about the 15-yard line. Would you settle for that?
I would, but I don't think Atoka will.
Captain Lavelle Massey talks to David Cagle, and Cagle huddles with all of his other buddies. Your officiating crew is David and Brad Cagle, Bill Nelke, Joe Dick, and Bob Trawl. See what we're going to do. We got two flags. Work on it here. While we have a chance, we'll set your offensive alignment for the Bulldogs on the second turnover early in the football game. 6:58 to go. No score. Bulldogs knocking on the door. Where's your offensive alignment? They're going to take it back a few. Let's get the signal from David Cagle here. Clipping.
We have a clipping call against Spiro on the return.
Back it up and set it. Lavelle Massey will go at quarterback. Fullback is Brian Darnell. Tailback is the sophomore Brian Steele. He leads the team in rushing this year.
And John, we have a personal foul against Atoka, so that's going to move it back 15
unsportsmanlike
yards.
conduct. So marked off against the Wampus Cats.
Personal foul when Tanner was knocked out of bounds. By the time this is all said and done,
as we get everything sorted out, the Bulldogs have the ball in the Wampus Cat territory.
Why we have people like
26-yard
Bob
line.
Tomlin to keep stats for us. He moves it up one way and moves it back the other. Now we're going to start at the 26-yard line, and that's exactly where the first flag dropped. So Bulldogs go on offense at the 26. Back to pass at Massey. A little high. For his intended receiver, Harvey. Incomplete.
John had plenty of time to set up the throw, but the ball just sailed on Steele there. Like to reset, come back second down and 10.
Second and 10. We'll spot your offensive lineman for the Bulldogs. Senior center J.W. Gist. Your guards are Thomas White, Cotton, and Terry Cox. Tackles are Jeremiah Maxwell and Jordan Rogers. And your tight end is Ryan Perdue. Second and 10. Massey, three-step drop. Look.
Massey back to pass.
As Tanner at the, no, this is Ryan Perdue out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Ryan Perdue on the pass.
By number 10, Harrison.
You get it up
first down to the 12-yard line. 14-yard pass game. First down of the game for the Bulldogs. And they're at the 12-yard line. 14-yard pickup. Steele finds a hole on the right side. Spins to the goal line. Ball popped out. And P.J. Steele recovered the fumble right at the goal line, Bill. He was separated.
Johnny lost it about the 2-yard line.
Give him a 10-yard run.
And Atoka stick on their ball. We'll have to wait till they get it on foul.
And they did come up with it.
The recovery will go to Atoka.
So Brian Steele lost the handle at the 2.
They'll recover the ball on their own 5-yard line.
And the Wampus
once again,
take over.
The Atoka Wampus Cat offense.
They've been a problem. throughout the first 5 games for the Bulldogs, and looks like it's reared its ugly head again here and stopped a potential touchdown opportunity.
17 fumbles on the season, Bill, for the Bulldogs.
And they've lost, what, half of those?
Lost 10. More than half.
You know I am with math, John.
Cats, Wampus Cats, they take over. Big break at the 5-yard line.
No wideout.
Wampus Cats around the wishbone, hand off the bag, number
Crawford
6.
and McClain makes the tackle right at the 1-yard line.
And we got a penalty on
Crawford
the
is
left
brought
side.
down on the far side of the field.
Maybe a holding
Flags on the
penalty.
play. Crawford was the ball carrier. Chris Crawford. No wideouts that time. This run and shoot offense has all kinds of variations in it.
Like they lined up in the wishbone that time, John.
Out of the end zone.
We'll sort this out.
Lost about 2, maybe 3 yards on the play back at about the 2 or 3 yard line. They may decline the penalty. Take the down, take the loss, so it's going to be 2nd down. Back them up 3 or 4 more yards. 2nd and 14.
Illegal motion called against Atoka.
He's only lined up in a full house
The Bulldogs
backfield.
will
Wishbone
decline.
set with double tight ends.
The loss of 4 on the play brings up the 2nd and 14 for the Wampus Cats.
Wide receivers to both sides.
2-yard line.
So far we've seen them 4 different offensive sets.
2nd down and 14. Keith McCool, the quarterback. He options down the line. He made
pitches at the last
the pitch off, but he gained a couple of yards there. C.J. Matthew on the tackle.
And number 10, McClain.
So he got it pitched just in time. He would have been caught behind the line.
That's Justin
John
Franklin.
Atoka just does not seem to have any speed. They can't get around to the corner. Spiro's defense is stringing the
Gain of maybe 2 on the play. 3rd and 12 for
And
the
there's
Wampus
nowhere
Cats.
for the Atoka running backs to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
And you know they don't want to pass that after what's happened so far.
They put it up 3 times. And they've completed it twice, but to the wrong man. Chris Tanner has 2 interceptions. McCool back to pass, sets up, throws downfield.
Goes downfield.
Way overthrown.
Overthrows the intended receiver. That's number
And the
10.
Wampus Cats are going to have to punt out of their own end zone. And bring up 4th down. About 13 yards to go.
We all know what kind of success Spiro has had
And 12 for the Wampus Cats.
against they call it
We'll see the
blocking punt. And other odd plays seem to happen when the opponent is kicking the ball way off 4th down, John.
And bring it up at the 3-yard line. Edward
Number 81.
Wyrick is
back to bunt.
punt. C.J. Steele and Massey is back to receive the kick.
Snap, it's up.
Almost
It's a low
blocked.
kick.
Partially blocked, I believe. Brad Myers may have gotten a handle on it, Bill.
Rolls out of bounds at about the 9-yard
I
line.
believe
Regardless
it.
of what happens, Spiro's going to get the football right about the 10-yard line.
Bulldog offense once again.
Let me get
deep
that
in Atoka
touchdown after
territory.
all. We'll come back with 1st down.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Come with me, and you will see the car for you and your family. Stout Motor Sales. Stout Motor Sales. It's the place to be since 53. Stout Motor Sales. It's the heartbeat of America, son. Spiro, Oklahoma.
Stout and Stout Motors. Cars with a future, not a past. Stout and Stout Motors. Call 962-9448.
Just inside the 10-yard line of Atoka.
First down for the Bulldogs at the 10-yard line. They've knocked once and fumbled. This time they'll come up with 1st down at the 10-yard line. Movement in the line. That'll set it back at the 15-yard line. Back it up 5 yards. So we can't make a 1st down. Got to go 15 to score.
Illegal procedure called against the Bulldogs. The mark off 5 backs the Bulldogs out to the 14-yard line. And once again,
No
1st
score.
and goal.
4:42 to go in the 1st quarter of play. Watching Bulldog football on Sports Channel 27, local cable system. Massey hands off to Brian Steele. Hesitates at the line of scrimmage. Goes to the 10-yard line. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
On the play by number 51, Shannon Sherrard.
Looks like he was a little hesitant there, Bill. Couldn't quite pick his hole out.
Yeah, he was sure where he was going to take the ball and go with it. And but he was able to pick up 5 yards and get back to where he originally started before the penalty.
Wide receivers to both sides, Tanner and Steele, wide out. Massey, 2-step drop. Looks for, as a man, that's Ryan Purdue at the 2-yard line. Second completion to Purdue. His tight end, Bill.
John Spiro is
not until Purdue gets down to about the 3-yard line. Wampus Cats,
third down.
Third and goal.
Right about the place where Steele fumbled the ball on the previous possession. Let's see if they can punch it in from here.
Third and goal at about the 3-yard line. Massey. Line moved too early. Have to back him up 5 yards to the 8-yard line.
John, looked like Massey was trying to draw him off sides with a different cadence. It didn't work. Looks like his own lineman may have moved prematurely, and it's going to cost the Bulldogs 5 yards, back him up maybe to the 8-yard line.
Illegal motion called against Spiro. They'll mark off 5, and Spiro will be outside the 5 at about the 8. Timeout called for Spiro with 4:03 left to go in the opening quarter of play. We've got the score.
Well, we got to stop, reorganize this thing to get this thing stuck in the end zone. Let's take a break.
Get your motor running. All we need is music. We need music. Rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane, can come join a rock and roll band. 737 coming out of the sky. Oh, won't you take me down to Memphis on a midnight ride? I want to move. Only you. Bam-bam-bam-boo.
Okay, Bulldogs got a big 3rd down and 8 yards to go. Full moon out tonight. This drive started at the 10-yard line. They were backed up.
After the Bulldogs have talked it over on the sideline,
procedure penalty.
Back to the field. 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line.
Steele picked up 5 yards. Got 5 of it back. Purdue caught a pass for 8 yards, and they were backed up 5 more yards for movement in the line. So 3rd down from the 8. Massey looks at C.J. Steele. Touchdown. C.J. Steele.
Touchdown.
Little crossing pattern. Bulldogs go up 6-0, Bill.
Steele must have hands made out of Kelvar, because that was a bullet that Massey fired to him in the right corner.
8-yard touchdown pass from Massey to C.J. Steele. Bulldogs go up 6-0. Chris Tanner will hold. Randy Harvey
to attempt the extra point.
was perfect last week, 6 for 6.
The snap's down.
Kick is up. It looks good from here.
And it is no good.
We got a penalty on the play, so we'll probably move it up and kick it again. It looked good from here.
I'll have to wait and see what the men in black and white decide. Looks like it's going to be against Spiro. Atoka's leaving the field.
Holding called against the Bulldogs. That penalty will be declined, and the score will stand with 4 minutes left to go in the opening quarter of play. Spiro Bulldogs 6. Atoka Wampus Cats 0.
We'll come back with the kickoff, John.
Quick Pick, your one-stop convenience store, is a proud sponsor of Spiro Bulldog football. We are also proud to serve our customers that smooth-running Conoco gasoline, hot chocolate, and fountain drinks to quench our customers' thirst, plus aisles of well-stocked items for one-stop shopping. We have a large selection of movie rentals to choose from, and we always have that good old-fashioned friendly service. Whatever your needs are, we've got it. Come see for yourself at the Quick Pick, 120 Southwest Broadway, Spiro, or give us a call at 962-3281. Go Bulldogs!
Check out the fun. Showbox video is #1. Check out the fun.
That
crazy? Showbox Bob's pulling another crazy deal. Now you can rent 7 regular stock movies for $5 and keep them for 3 days. Well, that's less than 25 cents per movie per day. Video games are only $1 a day, and candy and soda pop cheaper than a convenience store.
Check out the fun. Showbox Video is #1. Check out the fun.
Showbox Video in Spiro is nuts and says go Bulldogs.
Bulldogs strike with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter on an 8-yard touchdown pass from LaBelle Massey to C.J. Steele. The 5th touchdown pass of the season for the Bulldogs, all 5 from Massey to C.J. Steele.
Sounds like a winning combination to me, John.
Kicking off number 54, Bradley Myers.
Skilled athletes, both. Brad Myers gets the toe into
The
it.
ball's kicked to number 10.
Harrison, and he downs it when he catches it at the 15-yard line. So that's where the Wampus Cats will set up, Bill.
The ball will be down at the 15-yard line of Atoka. That's where we'll see the Atoka Wampus Cat offense once again. 3:15 left to go in the opening quarter.
What these Wampus Cats can do with their second possession, they have shown us they can throw the football a little bit, but Spiro's secondary has caused some nightmares back there early, and the running game simply has not got off the ground at all.
Chris Tanner over on the left corner. Maybe they ought to find another defensive back to pick on. They don't want to go Chris Tanner's way. Had wide receivers confused going all kinds of sides, always. We're set to go now. First down from the 15. Says McCool. Gives to a fullback straight ahead.
Doubles forward for a few yards, brought down by number 54. That's Bradley Myers.
You know, it seems like Atoka eats up on
Collins with a pickup of about 3, brings up second and 7 for Atoka.
Their offensive linemen doing somewhat of a shuffle reminiscent of the Dallas Cowboys in the 1970s, and they're coming very close to getting delay game penalties on almost every down, simply because of their complex procedure.
Taking it to the limit. Got wide receivers to both sides, 3 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Now they set from about the 17. Long signal count.
Movement along the line.
Bulldogs jump. Going to give 5 to the...
Really hard to get a handle on this offense, John.
Long signal count, Bill, and that causes the defensive lineman to become impatient.
Illegal procedure, encroachment called against the Bulldogs. They'll mark off 5, and the Wampus Cats will look at a 2nd and 2.
Move it up a little bit. 5 more yards, 2nd and 2. So your defensive down lineman, Brad Myers, been switched to nose guard. Randy Humble is in the game. Defensive ends are Odom and Purdue. Humble is at one defensive tackle, and Tim Carter at the other. 2nd and 2. Cats are up. A long signal count. On the option, this is McCool.
Number 8, McCool decides to keep it.
First down across the 15 to about the 19-yard line.
Number 2, LaBelle Massey, lead tackler on the play.
Massey and Humble.
Like he got the first down.
Number 8, McCool picks up enough for another first down. Out at the Wampus Cat 29, almost 30-yard line.
Giving about 6 yards on the play. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Very sparse crowd here tonight. Jonathan cold weather may get some people home.
A long trip from Atoka down on the other side south of McAllister. Probably about 125 miles, right, Bill?
Every bit of that, John.
First down for the Wampus Cats at the 30. A wide wishbone. Fullback gets the ball. Collins.
At the line of scrimmage.
Brad Myers in on part of the tackle, and let me spot the tackler. McClain comes in, makes the initial hit. That was a wide out type looking wishbone, Bill.
They spread out all over the field like they had 2 or 3 foot gaps between the front guys. It's really hard to get an idea of what they're trying to do, John.
tight ends on both sides now. A wishbone that looks pull back again on the wishbone. Pulling their way.
Once again.
Collins. C-O-L-L-I-N, just plain Collin, no S on it. And he gets about 3 or 4 as the clock runs with less than 1 minute to go in the first quarter of play.
Number 35, Ryan Purdue on the stop. After the gain, 3rd and 3 for the Wampus Cats.
There they go again, John. Let's see what they
Third
come
down, 3 yards to go. This will probably be the last play of the first quarter. Hold it right here until the end of the quarter, Bill. Pull back again, and he
first man through with the ball.
Right to the stripe at the 40-yard line.
Number 10, McClain, and number 30, Jeff Odom in on the stop.
He may have a first down, John. They're just going to drive straight ahead.
Collins gets out to around the 40-yard line.
Spiro's not stopping.
First and 10 for Atoka.
First down.
The clock will stop while they reset the chains. They may get off another play here before the quarter expires.
Atoka continues to drive with 16 seconds left in the opening quarter of play.
40-yard line.
They'll get off one more play this quarter.
Once again, the wishbone, Collins, doing all the workhorse work. Now the halfback gets the handoff. Going wide, trying to straighten him out. DJ Steele makes the tackle behind the line of scrimmage as the first quarter ends. A loss of about 2 yards on the play, Bill.
The first quarter to a close.
John, they had a lot of success running the football straight up together, the Spiro defense. That time they tried to go outside, use a little bit of what speed they do have, and it failed miserably at the end of the first quarter with Spiro ahead 6-0. We'll come back for the start of the second quarter after this timeout.
Barbie Agency, a farmers insurance group, 119 West Broadway, a business where you're always greeted by a friendly smile, has been serving Spiro and the surrounding area since 1969. For all your insurance and real estate needs, whether it be life, health, auto, home, or commercial, see Leon, David, Loretta, and Rachel. 3 different payment plans to fit your budget. Don't forget Barbie Real Estate. Leon Barbie is a broker who's had years of experience in selling and finding the home of your dreams. Check our listing first, some owner financing. And if you need some extra storage, check on our storage bays for rent, sizes 5x10 and 10x10. Come see us. Barbie Agency, 119 West Broadway in Spiro, or call 962-2049. Go Bulldogs! John's IGA, 209 West Broadway in Spiro, is proud to be a Spiro football sponsor for the 1995 season. They are proud of their store with special values for you, the customer. Save on IGA milk, cottage cheese, and dips. Fresh IGA eggs at bargain prices. The frozen food department is second to none, with a selection to satisfy everyone. The meat department has personally selected IGA meats. The produce department, a wide variety of fresh fruits and vegetables. Be sure to check out the bakery department, baked fresh every day. Order birthday and wedding cakes for that special occasion. A perfect treat for watching football. Try our Moose Brothers carry-out pan pizza, made fresh every day. Well-stocked aisles and displays filled with values. Megan says, go Bulldogs!
Back to play, beginning the second quarter. Bulldogs lead 6-0. Set your defensive alignment.
Second and 11.
DJ Shield made a big play at the end of the first quarter for about a 1-yard loss. Now they break their wishbone. Second and 11. Wide receivers to the near side, all 3. 1, 2, 3. McCool is the quarterback. On the option to the left. Myers had him as he kicked. Fumble on the far side. Goes out of bounds. Nice play by Brad Myers.
Spiro was able. Atoka was real lucky. Spiro did not bounce on the football. High fumble similar to Steele's earlier in the first quarter. The ball carrier was able to get his hands back on it and retain possession.
Take it back to the 35-yard line. Myers shot straight in there, and the Wampus Cats look confused.
Timeout on the field called by the Wampus Cats with 11:27.
Bulldogs lead 6-0. Bill, while we have a chance here, mention program note.
Take out your tickets that you received as you came in tonight.
Sports fans, if you'd like to have tapes of this
read
ball
off a couple
game,
of numbers. The first number
you
is
can
worth
contact
$10
Dave
worth of
Gray
gas and a Bulldog
at
cap.
LaFleur County Cablevision, Channel 1024 Photo.
2, 3,
tapes are $10 each.
Oh,
Video tapes of this game. Call Dave Grace at 647-2337.
If you had that number, would you please
He'll make
report
the
to the
tapes
home
for you.
side grandstand, the Booster Club concession
Each
stand?
tape is $10. Also, you can read about
The second number for a Coke
Bulldog
combo meal
football
from the Spiro
game
Sonic is
and all the statistics, game by game, play-by-play statistics, and the Spiro graphics the next day after this broadcast. We missed the play up here. You can catch it in the graphics.
Home side concession stand.
Here we go, John.
Back to play. 11:27 to go in the second quarter. Third down. 15 yards to go for the Wampus Cats. Change their formation with receivers in the slot. McCool being chased by McElroy and intercepted. The slot, CJ, he's all the way. Touchdown. CJ Steele. Purdue batted that ball. Caused it to jump up in the air. I hope you got that on film, Bill.
All the way down the sideline, John.
It turned into a lame duck, and CJ turned into a track star as he picked it off at about the 35-yard line. Returned it all the way for a touchdown.
Boy, that's Spiro's third interception for a touchdown.
It's the third of the season. CJ's first interception. McElroy, this is a fake kick. Pitch to Randy Harvey from Tanner. He's in there for the 2 points. Randy Harvey raced into the end zone. Tanner on the option. That picks up the 2 points.
With 11:16 left to go in the opening half of play.
PAT. Bulldogs lead 14-0, Bill.
John, on that conversion play all season long, on the PAT kick, the front line would line up to the left and then trot over to the center of the field for the kick. That time they did the same thing, except the snapper, the holder, and the kicker stayed in the middle of the field and snapped the ball. The linemen were on the line of scrimmage. It was a legal play, and it got 2 points for Spiro and puts them up 14-0 with 11:16 left in the first half.
The old option right off from the holder to the kicker. Pitches it to Randy Harvey for the 2 points. Bulldogs.
Except there wasn't anybody in front of the holder except the snapper.
That's right. They lined up over on the left side.
Number 54 for Adley Myers. On the kick.
Let's see what Atoka has to offer
Back to
offensively.
receive number 6.
They've shown everything except the kitchen sink so far tonight.
CJ Steele has both touchdowns for the Bulldogs. Brad Meyer has a good kick.
Myers with a fine kick. Taken by number 10. That's
Inside of 15. And he slips down, slides in. I think he's safe at the 25-yard line, Bill.
22-yard line. That's what we'll see the Wampus Cat offense once again with 11-12. Let's go.
Either way, Atoka's going to go into business around their own 23-yard line, John. And we'll take a break, come back with the first down.
You know there's lots of convenience stores in the area, but none better than Sunset Corner Mart, Highway 271 and Highway 59 at Sunset Corner in Spiro. Fill up your vehicle with smooth-running Conoco gasoline. Diesel pumps conveniently located for trucks of all sizes. Try our delicious fried chicken, corn dogs, spuds, and much more, and enjoy our large lounge area. Our aisles are always well-stocked, and our restrooms are always clean. Sunset Corner Mart has fresh coffee and hot cocoa every day and a fountain of cool, refreshing soft drinks. Check out our movie video rental selection. Rent 5 movies for 5 days for $5. What a deal! The people are always friendly and the service is great. Sunset Corner Mart in Spiro. Go Bulldogs! Spiro Video, 1002 East Broadway is proud to be a Spiro Bulldog sponsor, as we are proud of our excellent selection of movies of all types. New releases weekly. Weekly specials to save you money. Tuesdays, new releases $1.50. Regular stock $1. Wednesday and Thursday, rent 2 new releases and get 1 regular stock video free. Saturday, rent 4 new releases and get 1 regular stock free. Keep until Monday. We have a good selection of video games by Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and regular Nintendo, plus VCR and game system rentals. Keep a clear picture. Let us clean your VCR for only $12.50. Thousands of movies to choose from and a friendly atmosphere. See for yourself. Spiro Video, 1002 Broadway, or call 962-5416.
First down for the Wampus Cats. A.C. Conrad is checked in at a defensive end tackle spot on a down lineman spot. Fullback, he goes nowhere.
Stopped immediately by number 73. That is Justin Freeman.
No, it's just a tangle of players in there. Doesn't see any
A loss of one on the play.
Or,
Second and 11
or
for the Wampus Cats.
into the madness down there for Atoka. They just seem to be calling plays at will and hoping that something works.
Looks like their wishbone was about the only thing they had working there for a while. A little bit of an option. Picked up a couple of first downs. Now they've got wide receivers to both sides, flooding both sides. Second, and we got a man offside. That's exactly what our report said, Bill. They've got some athletes, but they don't know what they're doing out there.
Totally disorganized, John. You hate to see it. Atoka was able to muster a 5-5 record last year. Something I understand, they have a new coach and new offense. So far, it has not produced any positive results, either the previous 5 games or tonight.
Back them up 5 yards inside the 20 to about the 16. Second and 16. McCool looks downfield. A wobbly pass. It's complete. He hangs on to it. Incomplete. He was hit.
Had the ball for a second, was never able to establish
Number 2, Lavelle Massey.
Chris Tanner, CJ still on the coverage with Massey.
You've got to hang on to that football, John, for at least 1 full second to establish possession. And
brings up third and
he had his hands wrapped around it, but then came the second hit as he left his feet, and he lost it out of bounds.
3rd and 16 from about the 16. Well, it's football weather, Bill. Just perfect.
3rd down and 16.
Looks like everybody's getting hot chocolate.
3rd and 16. McCool back to pass.
McCool back to pass.
Looks downfield. Incomplete. C.J. Steele on the coverage. Broke it up.
7, C.J. Steele. Pass intended for number 6.
Going to have to punt, John. Spiro will net excellent field position because of that.
4th and 16.
See what happens.
Steele and Massey will be back to receive the punt. John Lamar Clayton checks into the game.
Number 81, that's Wyrick to punt.
I believe the last punt was partially blocked. Clayton came in on the rush. This is C.J.
Covered by number 7, C.J. Steele.
40, and he breaks an ankle tackle. 35 at the 30. Look for some more rounds. Here he goes. C.J. 1 man to beat. 10-5. Touchdown. C.J. Steele.
Number 7, C.J. Steele.
Broken ankle tackle at the 30, 40-yard line. Cut in, found his blocking, and zigzagged all the way down. And I hope folks did. I wish you could have gotten that, but the fans jumped up and got in our way. That's one of the obstacles we have here at our home stadium. When the excitement picks up along the sidelines on the near side.
Randy Harvey on to attempt the extra point.
I guarantee you, C.J. Steele, 40-yard touchdown return.
Having a super night so far, John.
Randy Harvey to kick. His kick is up. It looks good to me, and it is. Bulldogs lead 21-0.
To go in the opening half of play. Spiro Bulldogs 21. Atoka 0.
And we'll take a break, John.
Okay.
The Horse House, 1 mile east of Spiro on Highway 9, has an excellent selection of saddles by Circle Y, Quartz, Textan, and others. We have a large selection of hardware, bits, blankets, pads, halters, harnesses, and Davis Bar F bell boots. We also have vet supplies and grooming supplies. And if you want something monogrammed, the Horse House does custom monogramming on caps, jackets, shirts, blankets, and towels. Brooks says, right on in. Say hi to owners Mark and Nikki Allen and store manager Marie Lale. The Horse House, 1 mile east of Spiro on Highway 9. Spiro Nursing Home, 401 South Main in Spiro. Our attitude is we care. Complete nursing care with state-licensed nurses on 24-hour duty. Come visit us or call 962-2308. The staff at Spiro Nursing Home want to wish the Spiro Bulldogs the best for the '95 football season.
For Rich Crawford.
Folks, the Bulldogs lead 21-0. We do not apologize one bit whatsoever for what happened. It's just the fact that the fans do not know that we are videotaping from the bleachers. We cannot get a clear picture of what's going on up here. And the fans stand up, break our view. And so when they cut down the sideline, here's a run back.
Hopkins finds a little light.
To about the 37-yard line. CJ Still.
37-yard line, finally brought down by number 44.
Ran all 3 touchdowns. Scored all 3 touchdowns. But that particular one, we lost the video on it because the fans stood up, and they have the right to stand up. We're just in a bad position. We're not high enough above the fans. No room in the press box. We'll just have to go with what we got.
John, that run back, maybe, I think it's the biggest gain for Atoka all evening.
Best field position. Starting field position at the 37-yard line. 36. First down for the Cats. Option. He's slammed by Ryan Purdue. Made the play. Humble. Purdue made the play. We're going to pick it up, Bill. Randy Humble picked up the fumble.
Randy Humble.
And it was a jumbled play by Atoka, John. We've seen him do that several times tonight. Quarterback stretched back about 5 yards and tries to opt for the ball. That time, 33 shot in there.
Deep in the Atoka.
Somebody shot in there and knocked it loose. And Humble was able to recover the football. Spiro's going to take over at
7-yard line.
First and 10.
Ryan Purdue made the initial hit. Jarred him loose. Humble come up with the recovery. This is nasty. The CJ Steele. It's so beautiful. A 40-yard touchdown, 30-yard touchdown pass.
Number 2, Massey to number 7, Steele.
Alan Jackson sings about his neon rainbow, and tonight has been a touchdown rainbow for C.J. Steele.
C.J. Steele, 4 touchdowns. Massey to Steele on a connection. That is his 6th touchdown pass of the season. We're going to go 28 yards, 29-yard TD pass for C.J. Steele from Massey to Steele. Randy Harvey to kick. Bulldogs strike like lightning.
Number 5, Randy Harvey is up, and it's
good. Bulldogs lead 28-0.
8:38 left to go in the opening half of play. Spiro Bulldogs 28. Atoka 0.
As potent as Spiro's offense was last year, this year's Bulldogs have already equaled last year's offensive production against Atoka. Last year, the Spiro won 28-0, and now we stand 28-0 with nearly 9 minutes left to go in the first half alone. We'll take a gander at Spiro High School cheerleaders, John. They do a great job, as does the band. And we had some technical difficulties last week. We weren't able to show the band performance at halftime against Heaver. But we'll make sure and get that taken care of.
We'll get it back for you this week. Spiro Bulldog cheerleaders are Kim Coble, Kristen Kearns, Amanda McKinney, Lakeisha Van, Amanda Ashman is the mascot. Enotra, Couple, Sandy Guest, Brooke Wilson, Mandy Wiegert, and Joycelyn Rogers. Brad Myers is on the kick.
Myers to kick off. The kick's up, and it's a nice one. Covered by number 23. Hopkins out to the 35. It gets all the way out to the 40-yard line.
About a 27-yard return, John. Good run back. And once again, we'll see what, if anything, they can produce from their helter-skelter arrangement of offenses.
First and 10, Atoka on the 40-yard line with 8:29 and running. Let's go in the opening half.
And Brad Myers has camped inside the Wampus Cats backfield all night long.
You think they're going to roast marshmallows afterwards?
Justin Freeman back in the game. Long signal count. Wide
Number
receiver
8,
to the
McClain back
near
to pass,
side.
looking downfield.
Downfield. Incomplete. Broken up by C.J. Steele. Intercepted.
That's C.J. Steele.
One-hand interception by C.J. Steele.
Just
On the run, Bill.
Just an outstanding
Number 7, Steele, with a fine interception.
example of athleticism by Steele. He
Another turnover.
went up for the ball, blocked the receiver, was able to get his hands on it and maintain his concentration to pull it down. And Spiro takes over on Atoka's third turnover of the night. Fourth turnover of the night. Sets up shop at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line for the Bulldogs. C.J. Steele. Bulldogs, I formation.
Number 2, Massey.
This is the fullback.
First man through.
Brian Darnell to the 43-yard line.
Brian Darnell with some fine, tough running right.
8-yard gain.
John, Spiro, the running threat predominantly, but tonight it's been their defense and their passing game that has just buried Atoka with a 4-touchdown deficit here in the first half.
All 4 touchdowns scored by the junior flanker, defensive cornerback, C.J. Steele. He's flanked out to the near side. Second down. Fullback, Darnell to the 50-yard line. First down, Bulldogs.
There's a flag on the play.
We're going to get 15 more yards. On the plus side, John, we had a late hit coming there by a Wampus cat. I think Atoka's began to already feel frustration, and it showed there. Probably going to move it down to the 35.
First down for the Bulldogs at the 35.
We get the official
Foul
word
called against the Wampus Cats.
from the men in black and white.
They'll mark off 15 against the Wampus Cats. Darnell headed up for the first down, but now they're moved deep into Atoka territory at the 35.
2 touchdown passes from Massey to Steele. A punt return by C.J. Steele. And a kickoff return. I mean, a pass interception return by C.J. Steele tonight. Massey loses the handle. And the Bulldogs may have lost the ball. We'll check to see if they keep it.
Spiro
The Bulldogs
in
recover.
position.
We have an Arkansas tag.
Looked as if Massey backed out before he really had a
976.
handle on the football, but
A
he got
Toyota
lost
Celica.
among
We
the
need a
lines
vehicle
of the
move,
flag.
please. It's Arkansas tag
Spiro was able to retain
YLS
position.
976.
Take a
If
walk
you are
in
the
about
owner of that
3 yards.
Toyota Celica, would you please move your vehicle? We have
At
a
the
person that
38.
needs to get out. Thank you very much.
Second down, about 13 yards to go. J.W. Gist comes up over the ball. Offensive guards, White Cotton and Terry Cox. Maxwell and Rogers are your tackles. Massey runs the option.
And up the first man
To
through.
fullback, and he may have gotten 1 yard.
Bingo.
Brought down by
Very far
number
there,
81. That is Wyrick.
To the 36-yard
Get
line.
back
May
to the
give
line
him
of
2
scrimmage and
yards.
bring up a 3rd and
We're going to
12
give him 2.
situation for the Bulldogs.
If the Bulldogs pass, John, who are you betting on to get it?
C.J. Randy Harvey brings the play in.
Don't
Whereas
forget
Ryan Purdue has 2 receptions tonight. Harvey on the near side. Massey.
The rush is on. Matthew steps up, throws the ball downfield.
Overthrown, but I
There's
believe
a
Harvey
flag
was
thrown on
held.
the play.
So we're going to get pass interference, and
Got a flag back here around the
Massey took a
23.
hit. Had about the 45 as he delivered it. No flag there, so Harvey was held up.
It's interesting you say he took a hit, John, because it's the last time we were here and he took a hit. He kind of got disillusioned. He threw a touchdown pass to guess who?
Right after that play.
C.J. Steele. And that was in a 28-14 victory over Eufaula 2 weeks
Pass interference called against the Wampus Cats.
at McClain Stadium.
Pass was intended.
They'll mark off 15 yards for the Bulldogs.
first
And that'll
down
move
for
the
the
ball to a
Bulldogs.
1st and 10 situation deep in Wampus Cat territory at the 23-yard line.
And John, it seems like Atoka's come the wrong West enemy. They were on offense, but especially on defense. 30 yards they've cost themselves in penalties on this series.
This drive started at the 35-yard line. We've got a whistle before we can get going.
Flag on the play.
Someone didn't have their mouthpiece in or something, John. We got to
Back to Bulldogs up 5 yards.
Called against the Bulldogs. Mark off 5.
One thing's for sure, the referees will have sore arms tomorrow morning from pulling those flags up. They've had a ton of them so far tonight in the first half.
First and 15.
Chris Tanner brings the play in. First and 15, backed up to about the 28-yard line. Brian Steele at the tailback. This is Massey. Spins, pitches to Brian.
Pitch to number 20, Brian Steele out on the ground. He finds
30, 20, touchdown. He walks into the end zone. You could almost see it coming, Bill. Brian Steele, as he came up to the line of scrimmage, he kind of looked the way he was going to go. A lot of defensive people, if they would watch the running backs and the way they look. Brian Steele took the pitch, made a nice cut at about the 25, was untouched, and almost walked into the end zone. 28-yard touchdown run for Brian Steele.
John, it's one of the few plays tonight, ground-wise, to the outside that have worked for Spiro. That time Steele was able to bust outside, as you said.
Andy Harvey's kick is good.
And it's good.
And let his speed do the rest.
5 on 5. Let's go in the
we have a
opening half of
35-0
play.
lead over Atoka.
We've got the score. Spiro 35,
half.
Atoka 0.
And we'll take a break. Come back with the kickoff to the Wampus Cats.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Come with me, and you will see the car for you and your family. Stout Motor Sales. Stout Motor Sales. It's the place to be since 53. Stout Motor Sales. It's the heartbeat of America, son. Spiro, Oklahoma.
Stout and Stout Motors. Cars with a future, not a past. Stout and Stout Motors. Call 962-9448.
Get your motor running. All we need is music, sweet music. Rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane, can cause joy to rock and roll band. 737 coming out of the sky. Oh, won't you take me down to Memphis on a midnight ride? I wanna move. Only you. Bam-boom.
Quick Pick, your one-stop convenience store, is a proud sponsor of Spiro Bulldog football. We are also proud to serve our customers that smooth-running Conoco gasoline, hot chocolate, and fountain drinks to quench our customers' thirst, plus aisles of well-stocked items for one-stop shopping. We have a large selection of movie rentals to choose from, and we always have that good old-fashioned friendly service. Whatever your needs are, we've got it. Come see for yourself at the Quick Pick, 120 Southwest Broadway, Spiro, or give us a call at 962-3281. Go Bulldogs!
Bulldogs strike again. 28-yard touchdown run. Brian Steele on the pitch sweep. Made a nice cut at the 25-yard line.
Myers' kick is up.
35-0. Kick.
It's a short one. It'll roll out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds at the 30. Check to see what the Cats want to do. I'd take the 10 yards at the 40-yard line.
Might as well, John.
They've been returning it to the 40. 5:05 to go in the first half of play. Folks, stay with us. We've got a lot more to come.
Seems to be the most productive area tonight, John, is their kick return. They just, it's like, John, they try to run a little bit of everything on offense, and it produces a little bit or nothing. Got a new coach, and maybe he's trying to put too much offense in for these kids this year. We'll have to wait and see. But, and you hate to jinx the Bulldogs.
That penalty will be declined. And the Wampus Cat offense will take the field at the 35-yard line.
But stranger things have been known to happen in Oklahoma high school football, such as teams coming back from behind 35-0. And we won't say anything about the ball game one, but for all practical purposes, it looks like they're going to win their third straight league game this season, and the 11th overall carried over from their 10th straight since last year.
Atoka will start at the 35-yard line. First down. Got wide receivers to the near side, both sides. McCool still operating at quarterback. One back set. He drops back.
Rolls back looking for a pass.
On the mark, Clayton has him.
Brought down by number 45 and number 54.
And Brad Myers on the sack.
Bradley Myers.
Myers got him around the way, set him up, and then Clayton finished him off.
Loss of about 8 on the play.
Lamar came from the left side. Myers came from the right side. McCool had nowhere to go. He loses
except down
8 yards. We're going to go to second down, 18 yards to go. And Bill, the Bulldogs, they just pin their ears back and go at them.
Well, they really don't have to worry about the deep threat. The secondary's taking care of that, and they're putting so much pressure on McCool that
wide receivers to both sides.
Pretty much a free-for-all.
McCool, long signal count.
Motion.
I think a cat move.
Cat move, or they may have taken too much time, John. You were right.
Illegal motion called against the Wampus Cats.
Move it back about the 24-yard line.
And we'll try it again.
Well, we virtually had a scoreless football game up until the 4-minute mark in the first quarter. Bulldogs made a couple of mistakes. They got a couple of turnovers, but they turned it over themselves before they could punch it in.
Down the line, option number 8, McCool.
McCool, a lot of running room. Here he goes.
He's across the 45.
Chris Tanner is the only man to get him. Brian Steele can catch him at the 22-yard line.
And he brings him down from the far side of the field.
It's a great individual effort by McCool.
All the way down to about the 23-yard line.
And kept it and showed it. He's got some speed there, John.
47-yard run by McCool. Keith McCool, senior quarterback, 5'9", 145 pounds. Brian Steele made the touchdown-saving tackle.
24-yard line.
And a first down to the 24. Big offensive play for the Wampus Cats, their biggest output of the game so far. It's a wide open spread offense. Wishbone, fullback gets it.
Through. That's number 32. He's dropped by number
5 yards, John.
Ryan Purdue gets the tackle.
And that is Ryan Purdue. Collins with the pickup of about 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Wampus Cats.
Well, Bill, that option by Collins got a little speed. When he come down the line there was nobody there to meet him. And he took off. Chris Tanner chased him all the way to the 30. Got a little bit slowing down. And then Brian Steele caught him.
McCool under.
2nd and 7. Wide receivers to both sides. Long signal count. McCool.
Back to pass.
He's being chased. He's going to keep it. Lose one man. And two. He's drugged down at the 10-yard line.
Brought down there.
I'll give him this, John. The young man's gutsy. He's not afraid to take a hit. He's doing everything he can to lead his offense tonight.
He makes the first man miss him.
To about the 10-yard line. Just shy of the 10.
10-yard gain, first down.
For Atoka.
Not real big,
A minute 51 and running in the opening half.
So he's not, doesn't appear to be physical, but again, he doesn't avoid contact unless it's for his own benefit. And it's like the...
Timeout on the field called by Atoka. They'll talk it over with a minute 40 left to go in the opening half of play.
And,
we've got the score, Spiro Bulldogs 35.
Check out the fun. Showbox video is #1. Check out the fun.
That crazy Showbox Bob's pulling another crazy deal. Now you can rent 7 regular stock movies for $5 and keep them for 3 days. Well, that's less than 25 cents per movie per day. Video games are only $1 a day, and candy and soda pop cheaper than a convenience store.
Check out the fun. Showbox video is #1. Check out the fun.
Showbox Video in Spiro is nuts and says go Bulldogs.
Barbie Agency, a farmers insurance group, 119 West Broadway, a business where you're always greeted by a friendly smile, has been serving Spiro and the surrounding area since 1969. For all your insurance and real estate needs, whether it be life, health, auto, home, or commercial, see Leon, David, Loretta, and Rachel. 3 different payment plans to fit your budget. Don't forget Barbie Real Estate. Leon Barbie is a broker who's had years of experience in selling and finding the home of your dreams. Check our listing first, some owner financing. And if you need some extra storage, check on our storage bays for rent, sizes 5x10 and 10x10. Come see us. Barbie Agency, 119 West Broadway in Spiro, or call 962-2049. Go Bulldogs! John's IGA, 209 West Broadway in Spiro, is proud to be a Spiro football sponsor for the 1995 season. They are proud of their store with special values for you, the customer. Save on IGA milk, cottage cheese, and dips. Fresh IGA eggs at bargain prices. The frozen food department is second to none, with a selection to satisfy everyone. The meat department has personally selected IGA meats. The produce department, a wide variety of fresh fruits and vegetables. Be sure to check out the bakery department, baked fresh every day. Order birthday and wedding cakes for that special occasion. A perfect treat for watching football. Try our Moose Brothers carry-out pan pizza, made fresh every day. Well-stocked aisles and displays filled with values. Megan says, go Bulldogs!
Back to play. First down for the Wampus Cats at the 10-yard line. This drive started at the 35-yard line, -8 on the sack. And they got 5 more backed up on the offside. A 47-yard run by McClain. He hands off to the big man. And Purdue
down the backfield by number 35.
makes the initial hit along with Tim Carter.
Number 44 brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
As Mr. McCool goes, so do the Wampus Cats offensively.
He handed it off to the big man out of the wishbone. But the wishbone, A.C. Conrad checks in for Chris Tanner.
A minute and 10 with a clock running.
John,
Wampus Cats will once again call a timeout.
That'll be their last timeout that they use there.
seems like they had some confusion. They were trying to figure out what play they had called, and they had to burn their last break. So we'll scoot away for a few seconds and come back with 1:04 left in the first half. Spiro leading 35-0.
You know there's lots of convenience stores in the area, but none better than Sunset Corner Mart, Highway 271 and Highway 59 at Sunset Corner in Spiro. Fill up your vehicle with smooth-running Conoco gasoline. Diesel pumps conveniently located for trucks of all sizes. Try our delicious fried chicken, corn dogs, spuds, and much more, and enjoy our large lounge area. Our aisles are always well-stocked, and our restrooms are always clean. Sunset Corner Mart has fresh coffee and hot cocoa every day and a fountain of cool, refreshing soft drinks. Check out our movie video rental selection. Rent 5 movies for 5 days for $5. What a deal! The people are always friendly and the service is great. Sunset Corner Mart in Spiro. Go Bulldogs!
We've got second and 10 at the 10-yard line. Minute to go. And the second quarter of play, first half.
That's Collins.
McCool is under. We're ready to go. This is McCool. Long signal count. Runs the option. Now he pitches. Knocked out by Ryan Purdue.
And cut up there by number 2.
Massey will come up with the fumble recovery. Ryan Purdue gave him all kinds of trouble.
The Wampus Cats come up with the ball.
Hang on, I thought Massey picked it up from the ground. Massey come up with his fumble recovery there. The clock is still running.
Looks like he got the football.
After a loss on the play.
Purdue caused the fumble.
The guys from the whistle rule is
third down. And 22 for the Wampus Cats. 28 seconds.
Clock is running. No timeout for the Wampus Cats. They're backed up at the 22-yard line. So McCool will probably put it in the air. Wide receiver to the left side. He rolls out along the 30. Throws it up.
Going towards the end zone. It's
Broken up by
right
T.J.
there.
Steele.
Number 10. That is Josh McElroy, and number 2, Lavelle Massey.
Massey broke it
Down to
up
break
in
up
the end
the pass.
zone.
With
Massey
the
and
incomplete
Steele.
pass, the clock will stop. 4th and 22 for
Massey
the
on the
Wampus
coverage
Cats
that time.
with 11 seconds
We'll
left
have
to go.
another play as clock is stopped. And 4th down from the 22-yard line, Bill.
Atoka get one more crack at it, John.
Timeout on the field called by the Spiro Bulldogs.
Call timeout. Let's hold it right here and talk about some of the games that are going on this week, Bill.
John, in 3A3 tonight, we've got, of course, Atoka here. Diggers at Roland trying to repeat their shocking upset last week of Valiant. Wilburton is at Valiant. Of course, they lost that heartbreaker to Roland in overtime, 28-18. And then we have a meeting of Spiro's past two opponents, Heber and Eufaula, at Eufaula, as those two teams try to duke it out for a second or third place spot in this district.
Both teams, Coach Chris Bunch feels like will make the playoffs, Eufaula and Heber.
After the timeout, the Atoka Wampus Cats offense back on the field. Number 8,
maybe two
McClain.
plays, one play. McCool brings them up.
And 22.
4th down. Long signal count.
Number 8, McCool back to
being
pass. He's
chased
under pressure.
by Humble. He gets it
Throws
off.
the ball incomplete.
Almost
7
sacked.
seconds now left in the opening half of play.
Ryan Purdue once again is in the backfield.
One more time as they take over on down.
We'll take a quick break and
Force
come
the
back.
pressure.
Spiro Video, 1002 East Broadway, is proud to be a Spiro Bulldog sponsor, as we are proud of our excellent selection of movies of all types. New releases weekly. Weekly specials to save you money. Tuesdays, new releases $1.50. Regular stock $1. Wednesday and Thursday, rent 2 new releases and get 1 regular stock video free. Saturday, rent 4 new releases and get 1 regular stock free. Keep until Monday. We have a good selection of video games by Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and regular Nintendo, plus VCR and game system rentals. Keep a clear picture. Let us clean your VCR for only $12.50. Thousands of movies to choose from and a friendly atmosphere. See for yourself. Spiro Video, 1002 Broadway, or call 962-5416.
Bulldogs on offense. 7 seconds to go. I think Massey will just down it, and he does. Takes the snap and downs it. So Bulldogs lead at halftime, 35-0. Stay with us, folks. We'll have the pride of Eastern Oklahoma, the Spiro High School Marching Band.
Spiro 35.
In sound and color.
0.
The Horse House, 1 mile east of Spiro on Highway 9, has an excellent selection of saddles by Circle Y, Quartz, Textan, and others. We have a large selection of hardware, bits, blankets, pads, halters, harnesses, and Davis Bar F Bell boots. We also have vet supplies and grooming supplies. And if you want something monogrammed, the Horse House does custom monogramming on caps, jackets, shirts, blankets, and towels. Brooke says, right on in. Say hi to owners Mark and Nikki Allen and store manager Marie Lale. The Horse House, 1 mile east of Spiro on Highway 9.
The pride of Eastern Oklahoma, your Spiro High School Marching Band. Under the direction of Amy Manley and Michael Jones.
962-2308. The staff at Spiro Nursing Home want to wish the Spiro Bulldogs the best for the 95 football season.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Come with me, and you will see the car for you and your family. Stout Motor Sales. Stout Motor Sales. It's the place to be since '53. Stout Motor Sales. It's the heartbeat of America, son. Spiro, Oklahoma.
Stout and Stout Motors. Cars with a future, not a past. Stout and Stout Motors. Call 962-9448. Stout.
We're back and ready for the second half of play. Wampus Cats will kick off to the Bulldogs deep.
The kick is up. It will be covered by number 20, Brian Steele.
At the 20. 25-30. A little running room. Here he comes.
He gets around the corner.
To the near side. Shoots one at the 40. On the sideline to the 50, the 40-yard line. Nice return for Brian Steele.
42-yard line of Atoka.
About a 40-yard return,
number 18.
38-yard return, Bill.
Pretty good
and number 10,
guesstimation.
Sherry Harrison.
So that was a pretty good guesstimation.
Yeah. Bulldogs will set up at the 45-yard line.
Hey, you guys can get up here.
First and 10, Spiro Bulldogs on the Wampus Cats, 44.
Massey is under. Gets to his fullback.
And off
Brian
the
Darnell.
number 40, Brian Darnell. He's brought down by 44, Terrell Hill.
Well, John, what did the Bulldogs
Darnell
have
gave him about 3,
at
brings up
halftime?
a second and 7.
What kind of numbers did they put up?
Okay, here we go. Halftime statistics, courtesy of our good buddy, Bob Tomlin. A lot of times, Bill would like to tell our listeners that the PA announcer drowns out what you say. I hear more of him than I can hear you when he's speaking. Second down coming up. We'll give you the halftime stats as we go along here. Massey, fullback.
Hands off the first man through that.
Darnell to the 35-yard line. Halftime statistics, Bill. Bulldogs
not until he's able to get out across the 35.
3 first downs in the first half.
35,
Ran the ball 11 times for 65 yards.
One for the Bulldogs.
4 of 5 passing, all by Massey for 56 yards and 2 TDs. Penalized 7 times for 35 yards. And they fumbled twice and lost 1. The Wampus Cats did not complete a pass, except for 3 interceptions to Steele and 2 to Tanner. Fullback again. Massey keeps it this time. Breaks the tackle. He goes to about the 25-yard line and the 20.
Johnny, take me out on that play.
21-yard line by number 6. That's Chris
They're going
Crawford.
strong to the fullback on the
But not until Massey's able to get a
two
first
previous
down.
plays. And it looks like if the fullback had kept the football, he would have picked up about 10 yards. Instead, Massey gets downfield for about a 10 or 15-yard gain. And we have first down, first down at the Atoka 21, 22-yard line.
Massey made a deceptive move that time. I thought he gave it to his fullback for the 3rd time in a row. Massey to his fullback, and the ball's on the ground. Check to see who's got it. Bulldogs may have it back.
And possession is over to the Atoka Wampus Cats.
So a fumble.
Recovered by number 81, Edward Wyrick. As we see the Wampus
Cats will take over at about the 20-yard line.
And we'll take a break.
Get your motor running. All we need is music, sweet music. Rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane, because you're the rock and roll band. 737 coming out of the sky. Oh, won't you take me down to Memphis on a midnight ride? I wanna move. Only you. Bam-bam-bam-bam-boo.
Quick Pick, your one-stop convenience store, is a proud sponsor of Spiro Bulldog football. We are also proud to serve our customers that smooth-running Conoco gasoline, hot chocolate, and fountain drinks to quench our customers' thirst, plus aisles of well-stocked items for one-stop shopping. We have a large selection of movie rentals to choose from, and we always have that good old-fashioned friendly service. Whatever your needs are, we've got it. Come see for yourself at the Quick Pick, 120 Southwest Broadway, Spiro, or give us a call at 962-3281. Go Bulldogs!
Number 32, the lone setback, that's Shane Collins.
Cats on offense at about the 21. McElroy and Myers, your M&M boys, that linebacker spot. Odom and Purdue, your defensive ends. Carter And Conrad at tackle.
Right as the handoff is taken, number 73, Justin Freeman
also
flying through for the tackle.
makes the play.
John Freeman almost became the ball carrier on that down. He was in the backfield barely before McCool had time to make the handoff.
Of about 3 brings up a second down and 13.
Should have put Atoka in a second 13 hole from their own 20-yard line.
About the only offense that Atoka had in the first half was the option run by McCool for 47 yards. They picked up 65 yards on the ground in 21 carries. They were penalized twice for 32 yards, 3 fumbles, and they lost 1. Second and 13. McCool with all of his wide receivers to the right side. We got a whistle, so we'll stop play.
And we'll take another brief timeout. Be right back in just a few minutes.
Check out the fun. Showbox Video is #1. Check out the fun.
That crazy Showbox Bob's pulling another crazy deal. Now you can rent 7 regular stock movies for $5 and keep them for 3 days. Well, that's less than 25 cents per movie per day. Video games are only $1 a day, and candy and soda pop cheaper than a convenience store.
Check out the fun. Showbox Video is #1. Check out the fun.
Showbox Video in Spiro is nuts and says go Bulldogs.
Second down, 18 yards to go. First penalty of the second half. McCool.
Number 8.
Hits his man.
Finds the open man. That's
At the
number 81.
20. Massey makes the tackle at the 30-yard line. So enough for the
number 81, Edward
first down.
On the reception.
Across the 30. It's going to be close.
It doesn't look like the left side cornerback that time was playing the inside receiver. That freed up the screen pass.
Of about 14
but he almost had time to break on the ball. Instead, Atoka was able to pull down the reception, and looks like they picked up a, no, not quite a first down. They picked up 9 yards on the play total.
To the 28-yard line. Looks like a first down as he went out of bounds on the near side. Measured from the far side. It's got to go to about the 32. 35-0 is our score. Stay with us. Got a lot of football to play. Conrad and Freeman, your tackle. I don't think he got the first down, Bill. Collin, the fullback.
No, it doesn't look like they come up a couple of yards short on that play.
Conrad on the tackle. Collin at the 30. They're only going to spot it just across the 30. It's going to bring up fourth down. They're going to need 2 yards.
On the play. 4th and 2.
Someone unplugged the PA, John. You got cut off there.
We're still here. A lot of juice going through our system.
Don't jinx us, John. Don't jinx us. You scared me last week.
The Wampus Cats will go for it on 4th and 2.
More than one way.
You're up front. Linemen are Freeman, Myers, and Conrad, along with Odom and Purdue. 4th, and they'll go with a long signal count. We'll see. Watch it closely. Probably a long signal count to try to draw them offside. Cats are going to call timeout.
By the
They'll have to talk it over, see what they want to do on this 4th and short.
And we'll break away. Be back with the 4th down play, folks.
Barbie Agency, a farmers insurance group, 119 West Broadway, a business where you're always greeted by a friendly smile, has been serving Spiro and the surrounding area since 1969. For all your insurance and real estate needs, whether it be life, health, auto, home, or commercial, see Leon, David, Loretta, and Rachel. 3 different payment plans to fit your budget. Don't forget Barbie Real Estate. Leon Barbie is a broker who's had years of experience in selling and finding the home of your dreams. Check our listing first, some owner financing. And if you need some extra storage, check on our storage bays for rent, sizes 5x10 and 10x10. Come see us. Barbie Agency, 119 West Broadway in Spiro, or call 962-2049. Go Bulldogs!
LaBelle Massey.
Wampus Cats are going to punt the ball. Steele and Massey are deep at the 40. Bad snap, and he's being chased. Trying to run out of the pocket. He may lose the handle on the ball. Freeman knocks it out of his hand. Picked up by a Bulldog on the far side. Check to see who got it.
26, John. Number 26.
Chris Tanner picked it up. Freeman knocked him loose. Bad snap, so the ball's going to be backed up. The Bulldogs will have
Number
field
26,
position
Chris
at the
Tanner
20-yard
with the
line.
recovery. The Spiro Bulldog offense will take the field. 1st and 10 at the Wampus Cat 22.
John, it's the 4th snap, and the punter did all he could to try to get upfield, but was stripped of the football, and now Spiro's going to take over possession inside the 25-yard line with 6:40 left in the 3rd quarter.
Number 5, Randy Harvey.
Randy Harvey checks in at quarterback. Wide receivers to the near side, McLemore and C.J. Steele. Harvey to his
And
fullback.
off the first man through, that's number 40, Brian Darnell.
See if Darnell is at fullback.
Darnell fights up the
Darnell
middle.
and Steele at the running back spot.
Picks up about 5 yards, looking at 2nd and 5.
Spiro really doesn't have a second-unit offense because of their low numbers this year. They only have about 30 players on the squad. They've had to more or less just shuffle their players among the positions, correct?
Switch positions is what they do. We've got 4 or 5 different backup players. Move from one position to the other. Second down, 5 yards to go. At about the 20.
Harvey takes the snap.
This is Brian Steele. Bounces to the outside. Breaks a couple of tackles. He might get 1 yard on the far side.
Number 81 looks like Wyrick is on the tackle.
That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Loss of about 1 on the play.
Eric Thompson and Dwayne Wyrick did an excellent job that time of springing the play out with Steele to force a 3rd and 5, John. Probably really does not need another touchdown here, but you never know. Tucker might get into a little bit of an offensive flurry late, and those district points add up at the end of the season. So they do need to keep that 20-point margin.
Harvey into Steele, breaks one tackle at the line of scrimmage, has the first down yardage across the 10, inside the 5.
Down to about the 6-yard line, 7-yard line.
A little bit of a jitterbug at the 15, John.
Brought
After
down finally by
about 2
number
tackles,
81, Wyrick.
still going to 3rd, and gets all the way down inside
Goal for the Dogs.
the 10-yard line.
Cat 7.
So they're going to take 1st and goal from the 7-yard line, leading 35-0 with 4:50 left in the 3rd quarter.
About a 15-yard run. Was backed up to almost the 21 there. So at the 7, 1st down. Harvey directing the offense. Spins to his fullback, Brian Darnell. He's close to the goal line.
For some tough yards. Brought down by number 54, Gordon Latham.
Burrowed his way down to around the 3, John.
So it'll bring up 2nd down. Gain of 4.
2nd and goal from the 3 for the Bulldogs.
Will set your backfield. Harvey at quarterback. Out of the I formation. Darnell and Steele. Harvey pitches to Brian Steele. Races to the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
You got that, Bill? Bellied it to his fullback, pulled it out, pitched it wide. Brian Steele raced to the
Good
end
job
zone.
of handling a bad pitch on a busted play, and the Bulldogs net 6 points out of it as they go for the conversion kick here, John.
Bulldogs scored
Number 5,
early in
Randy Harvey on to attempt
the
the
4th
extra
quarter.
point.
Harvey will kick. Three-yard touchdown run. Harvey's kick is good.
And it is good.
Bulldogs lead 42 to nothing.
Let's go in the 3rd quarter. Spiro advances its lead.
John's IGA, 209 West Broadway in Spiro, is proud to be a Spiro football sponsor for the 1995 season. They are proud of their store with special values for you, the customer. Save on IGA milk, cottage cheese and dips, fresh IGA eggs at bargain prices. The frozen food department is second to none, with a selection to satisfy everyone. The meat department has personally selected IGA meats. The produce department, a wide variety of fresh fruits and vegetables. Be sure to check out the bakery department, baked fresh every day. Order birthday and wedding cakes for that special occasion. A perfect treat for watching football. Try our Moose Brothers carry-out pan pizza, made fresh every day. Well-stocked aisles and displays filled with values. Megan says, go Bulldogs! You know there's lots of convenience stores in the area, but none better than Sunset Corner Mart, Highway 271 and Highway 59 at Sunset Corner in Spiro. Fill up your vehicle with smooth-running Conoco gasoline. Diesel pumps conveniently located for trucks of all sizes. Try our delicious fried chicken, corn dog, spuds, and much more, and enjoy our large lounge area. Our aisles are always well stocked, and our restrooms are always clean. Sunset Corner Mart has fresh coffee and hot cocoa every day and a fountain of cool, refreshing soft drinks. Check out our movie video rental selection. Rent 5 movies for 5 days for $5. What a deal! The people are always friendly, and the service is great. Sunset Corner Mart in Spiro. Go Bulldogs!
Eric Hobson. And once again to kick off for the Bulldogs is number
Brad
54,
Myers.
Bradley Myers.
Brad Myers.
Getting a lot of work tonight, John.
Good
Kick is
high
up,
kick.
and it's taken by number 23.
At 15.
He looks for some open daylight.
And he stopped.
Finally
Across
brought
the
down
20.
by number 72. That is Terry Whitecotton.
Nick Harper in on the tackle, too.
Get all
Nick
kinds
Harper.
of
Harper and Whitecotton in on the tackle.
maroon jerseys on that play, John. They were all around the ball carrier.
Once again, we'll see the Wampus Cat offense.
24-yard lines where they
In
started
their own
before.
territory, at their own 24-yard line, with 3:57 and running in the third quarter.
Atoka tries to do with this huge deficit. It's not as big as our federal deficit, but it's huge, John.
Yeah, 42-0. Got Randy Humble at nose guard. John Lamar Clayton at defensive end with Jeff Odom. Tim Carter at the defensive tackle. Nick Harper. And at linebacker, McCool.
McCool rolls out.
Wide.
Finds number 81.
Completes
That's
his pass
Warwick
to the big
in
man.
the flat. Tripped
Knocked
up
out
there
of
by number
bounds
10. That is John McClain.
That's Edward Wyrick. Wyrick on the reception.
I believe he's the punter, too, John.
Wyrick picks up about 5 on the
When he
play.
got caught with a bad
Wampus
snap
Cat
on the
offense
previous
looking
play
at
that set up
second and
Spartan's
5.
last touchdown.
At their own
Good for 6
29.
yards. Set it at the 30-yard line. In the defensive backfield, we've got Chris Tanner, James Buffington. Wide receivers to the near side. 3 of them over here, 4 in the slot. No one set in the back. Fullback takes it on the reverse. He goes nowhere.
Stopped.
Nice play by host of Bulldogs.
Freeman going nowhere. Blocks it up.
Freeman in on the play.
Freeman.
Number 32, Shane
his
Collins.
usual self
Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. 3rd and 5.
Pretty much marked
for the
off
Wampus
that line
Cats.
of scrimmage and told his opponents, boys, this area is mine. Don't come in here. You'll get your bell rung.
On the reverse fullback, he took it from the wing spot. Marcus McKinney checks in the game. Brings up 3rd down and 5 to go. No gain on the play. Wide receivers to both sides for the Cats.
On the line option, McCool pitches to number 32,
At the
Collins.
32.
To the 30.
Slips
And
the
he'll dive to
ball.
about the 31.
At the
Number
31,
20, Brian
Marcus
Steele, and number
McKinney.
12.
And Brian
That is
Steele on the
Marcus
tackle.
McKinney. Over
They'll
on
bring
the
up
side of
4th
the field.
down.
Must have been the turf monster reached up there and grabbed him, John, with the fear of a bull.
After that,
Had to be.
running,
Had a lot of
picked up
real
about
estate
1
before he was
yard.
going to meet any
4th
Bulldog.
and 4 for the Wampus Cats.
Picked up only 1 yard. Brings up 4th down. Cats are going to have to
Once
punt it again.
We'll see the Wampus Cats punt team.
Well, John Atoka
As
still
number
got
81,
skill
Wyrick,
players.
prepares
Just
to
haven't
punt.
been able to put anything
Team back to
together.
receive, number 26.
Wyrick is your punter.
Chris Tanner.
He
And
catches
number
it at the 20.
Brian Steele.
Steele and Tanner are back to receive. Gets the snap.
Snaps back.
High punt, but it's going
And
nowhere.
short.
He shanked it off to the side.
Goes
Right
out of
bounds
bounds right about the 41-yard line. at
41-yard
Market.
line.
And we will see
Bill,
the Spiro
Bulldogs
Bulldogs
back on
once again
offense.
with 1 minute and 6. Let's go to the 3rd quarter.
Spiro Video, 1002 East Broadway is proud to be a Spiro Bulldog sponsor, as we are proud of our excellent selection of movies of all types. New releases weekly. Weekly specials to save you money. Tuesdays, new releases $1.50. Regular stock $1. Wednesday and Thursday, rent 2 new releases and get 1 regular stock video free. Saturday, rent 4 new releases and get 1 regular stock free. Keep until Monday. We have a good selection of video games by Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and regular Nintendo, plus VCR and game system rentals. Keep a clear picture. Let us clean your VCR for only $12.50. Thousands of movies to choose from and a friendly atmosphere. See for yourself. Spiro Video, 1002 Broadway, or call 962-5416.
quarterback.
First down for the Bulldogs. A lot of substitutions in the game. We'll spot them for you as we can. Harvey at quarterback.
Hands on first man through, the ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground. I believe Darnell will recover it. Mishandled between the quarterback and the fullback.
John, that's about 6 fumbles tonight. They've really had a hard time handling the football. Looks like Atoka does football this time too, John.
18th fumble of the year for Spiro.
On the recovery. Wampus
Bulldogs turn it over again. Back to the Cats.
At their 42-yard line.
37 seconds left in the third quarter. Stay with us, folks. If you want to see one of your favorite players play, going to have a lot of substitutions in the game. We'll try to spot them for you. Cats on offense at the 42-yard line, so a loss of a yard. Bulldogs lead 42-0. McCool brings his troops up. One back set. Wide receivers to both sides. Here's a reverse
to number 10.
Does not work. Nick Harper. John Lamar Clayton. Harper and Clayton in on the play as time runs out in the third quarter.
Number 10, Harris is brought down by Harper.
Take a break. We'll come back with the fourth quarter of play. Bulldogs lead 42-0.
At this time.
The Horse House, 1 mile east of Spiro on Highway 9, has an excellent selection of saddles by Circle Y, Quartz, Textan, and others. We have a large selection of hardware, bits, blankets, pads, halters, harnesses, and Davis Bar F Bell boots. We also have vet supplies and grooming supplies. And if you want something monogrammed, the Horse House does custom monogramming on caps, jackets, shirts, blankets, and towels. Brooks says, right on in. Say hi to owners Mark and Nikki Allen and store manager Marie Lale. The Horse House, 1 mile east of Spiro on Highway 9.
236-4064.
Fourth quarter of play. Here we go. Atoka Wildcats on the offense at the 35-yard line.
McCool back to
Second and 15. Lost the pass over, and it's complete.
With the reception.
At the 40.
He's down the sideline. Brought out by number 44.
And
Tobler.
Chris Tobler makes a tackle.
Chris Crawford on the reception.
Crawford on the reception. That was second and 15 coming up.
John, looks like
Tobler brings him out of bounds at
the
about the
receiver
28-yard
beat
line.
Marcus McKenzie on his coverage, and then just hauled in a pass. McCool has shown tonight he's got a good arm and has good location, but his receivers simply have not done a good job of following the ball, and that's allowed for some of those spiral interceptions.
35-yard pass reception. First down for the Wampus Cats. McCool. He's on the option.
Down the line up.
He makes his pick.
32, the ball's
Out into Greenland. Bulldogs are still chasing after it. They may or may not have it. Check to see if they got it back. Bulldogs recover. McClain on the recovery.
M&M's.
One of the M&M boys.
They're sweet as candy, John, and they taste good. But they sure seem to leave a bitter taste in the opponent's mouth when they're on the football field for Spiro.
Turnover back to the Bulldogs. At about the 45-yard line.
Spiro offense takes over the ball.
First and 10. Going the other way. Randy Harvey.
Number 5, Randy Harvey, hit right as he hands off the ball to number 44, Tobler. He's brought down by 54, and scores
a loss of about 3 yards. Someone shot in there before Harvey could even make connections,
Like
Bill.
one of the linebackers just shot through that hole, John, and almost caused a turnover. He's able to get the hand off the field.
Play brings up a second down and 14.
Ended up being a 4-yard loss for the Bulldogs.
Tobler didn't have a chance. As soon as he got a hold of the ball, there was all kinds of Wampus Cats all over him. This is a second-team offense, but a lot of them are first-teamers that are in there. Dustin McLemore checks in.
Number 5, Randy Harvey.
Harvey. Tailback is Chris Tobler.
We've got movement along the line of scrimmage.
10 minutes left to go in the football game, Bill.
John, it's just hasn't been a sparkling performance for Spiro offensively. Defensively, it's been great.
Go motion called against the Bulldogs.
Wampus Cats had 2 drives.
The Bulldogs will be looking at a second and 18.
They drove down to the 30-yard line, got down inside about the 10 just before halftime, and they were backed up, pushed back by the Bulldogs. Otherwise, they've not threatened at all. Second down, 18. Chris Tober again. A lot of traffic in the backfield. He's gang tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So the Wampus Cats are just pinning them way back.
Thanks a lot.
Pushing them back. Another loss on the play. Move it back another 5, 6, 7 yards. Bring up third down.
On the play. Third down.
John, as I said just a second ago, turnovers continue to be a problem for Spiro. Holding on to the football continues to be a problem for Spiro, but winning football games is not. And looks like they're going to pick up win number 5 in the 6th week of the 1995 season.
Harvey spins, gives it to his fullback.
Takes the snap, hand off
This
to
is McClain. Picks up about 3 yards.
Line of scrimmage by number 54, Gordon Latham.
They'll bring up fourth down. Bulldogs will be their first punt of the ball game there.
18 to go.
And we'll take a break, come back for the kick, John.
Spiro Nursing Home, 401 South Main in Spiro. Our attitude is we care. Complete nursing care with state-licensed nurses on 24-hour duty. Come visit us or call 962-2308. The staff at Spiro Nursing Home want to wish the Spiro Bulldogs the best for the 95 football season.
Lavelle Massey checks in the punt for the Bulldogs.
Deep back to receive for the Wampus Cats.
Gets it off. Good punt at the 34-yard line.
Taken by number 23, and he's hit.
Brad Myers on the tackle.
Brad Myers.
Return about
And
6 or
number
7
20,
yards.
that's Brian Steele in on the play.
The deep back made a great catch and run, but it was greeted by Mr. Myers around the 39-yard line, and that's a greeting we could all do without.
The Wampus Cat offense will take the field once again, first and 10 in their own
Cats back to
territory.
work at about the
At the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
John, while we're on the talking about districts, this past week they announced the new district alignment for the next 2 years. And we'll get to that after this play.
Seminole winds coming to us. This is McCool. A little short pass to his big tight end.
And he's hit by number 80.
And
that is James Buffington.
Buffington makes the tackle on the near
And number
side.
12, Marcus McKinney.
Looks like he's hurt, John.
Check to see if they're going to keep playing. He's on the sideline. Keep it right here and see what happens. David Cagle calls an official timeout.
For an injury.
We'll break away and come back when they resume play.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Come with me, and you will see the car for you and your family. Stout Motor Sales. Stout Motor Sales. It's the place to be since 53. Stout Motor Sales. In the heartbeat of America, son. Spiro, Oklahoma.
Stout and Stout Motors, cars with a future, not a past. Stout and Stout Motors, call 962-9448.
8-yard gain. Buffington's okay on the tackle. We'll go at the 45-yard line. 2nd and 3. Wyrick, big tight end on the reception. Wide receivers to both sides. McCool,
Roll back.
way back.
Downfield. He throws the ball.
Wobbly pass, but it's complete.
With the reception, and that is Quinta Hobson.
Hobson on the reception.
John, just a great over-the-shoulder catch. He puts it back with deposition. Just had to have his head turned towards the receiver. Did not see the ball coming in. Perfect rainbow.
Chris Tanner on the tackle.
Hobson with the reception. Moves the ball on down into Spiro territory at about the
28-yard
26-yard
gain.
line. 7:20 and running.
On the reception. First down. yards to the 28. Cats are out.
McClain rolls back. Looks out the flat.
Has it tight in again. McClain grabs a hold of his jersey, sets him up for the tackle. He comes out of bounds at the 22-yard line. So 3 straight complete passes.
David
Took 4 Bulldogs to bring that young man down.
Number 36, Nick Harper.
McClain got a hold of his jersey and slowed him down, set him up for the tackle.
About 4 on the play, brings up a second down and 6.
It may take more than 4 Bulldogs to bring down the Seminole Chieftains next year when they play Spiro in the new realigned District 3A4 as set by the Oklahoma Secondary Schools Activities Association this past week.
Still in 3A, but we've got Holdenville and Seminole coming in to our district. Second and 6. At the 28.
McClain rolls back. Looks down
out of the pocket. Being chased by McClain. He cuts upfield, the 10-yard line, out of bounds on the far side.
Knocked out of bounds by number 5, Harvey, on the far side of the field.
John McCool reminds you of the young man we faced against South.
Able to get inside the 10-yard line to about the 9.
His name escapes me at the time.
Lowe.
Yeah, Brandon Lowe or something to that effect. And kind of reminds me of the quarterback we'll be seeing the last game of the season here.
For the Wampus Cats from the Spiro Bulldogs 9-yard line.
His name escapes me, but I know there's similar type players, not real big, not very tall, but real agile on the run and can throw on the run as well.
14-yard gain, and the Wampus Cats are threatening. Kevin Yates in the game at one of the down lineman spots.
Number 8, McCool.
And we're going to have
timeout. The Wampus Cats will discuss it.
We'll break away and we'll be back in just a second.
Get your motor running. All we need is music, sweet music. Rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane, and come join a rock and roll band. 737 coming out of the sky. Oh, won't you take me down to Memphis on a midnight ride? I wanna move. Only you. Bamboo.
Then goal from the 9-yard line.
First and goal for the Wampus Cats, working against the Bulldogs' second team defense. David Klaus is out there, and while we have a flag, Bill, let me spot some of these second team defense players. They don't get to get in the football game a lot. Kelly Harper on the far side. Earl Kaiser. John Lamar Clayton. Of course, McClain, he's a starter. He's in the ball game now.
Called against the Bulldogs.
Marcus McKinney, David Klaus in the game.
This is the goal. Move the ball through
Hobler,
inside the 5-yard line. First and goal for the Wampus Cats.
Trying to get all these kids' names in best we can. So the Cats get 5 more yards. First and 5. Wide receivers.
And off the fullback.
He barrels his way to the touchdown.
Across the goal line for a touchdown for the Atoka Wampus Cats.
And John, looks like for the third time this season,
that is Shane Collins.
Going to lose a shutout.
The big tailback.
In the waning moments of a football game, which they win by a substantial score.
Cats will go for 2.
Get out.
The Wampus Cats come out of the huddle.
42-6 is our score.
2-point conversion.
McCool. Got wide receivers to both sides. One back set.
Number 8, McCool with that line option. Pitch to
Collins. Cuts to the end zone, and he makes it. A pitch on the PAT. 42-8 is our score, Bill.
And of course, John.
So number 32, Shane Collins.
Even though
tonight for the Wampus Cats.
Was not able to get a shutout on us.
5:45 left to go in the ball game.
Spiro's second team defense
Atoka 8.
And they certainly need to work because all these young men deserve a chance to play. With only 30 players on the squad, it takes extra effort every week to get the starting unit ready for Friday night's opponents. And that's a lot of commitment that you might not find on clubs with more kids out, where second and third teamers might not go 110% every day at practice to get their starting units ready to do battle under the lights on Friday nights. But we have that here at Spiro this season, and I think it's going to help them on down the road because everyone's pulling for everybody else.
62-yard scoring drive by the Wampus Cats.
Number 18, that is Michael.
5 plays and 62 yards. It's second team defense.
But they may go for the onside kicker, John.
We're right at the 40 here. We'll check it. Low kick.
Kicks it low across the ground.
Still slips out of his hand.
By number 20, Brian.
Picked up by Brian Still.
He'll look for some
30, 35. Knocked down at about the 36-yard line on the return.
Just across the 35 by number 10.
So 15-yard return.
And we'll take a short break. Be back with first and 10 from the 38-yard line with 5:37 left to go in the game. Spiro leading 42-8.
Quick Pick, your one-stop convenience store, is a proud sponsor of Spiro Bulldog football. We are also proud to serve our customers that smooth-running Conoco gasoline, hot chocolate, and fountain drinks to quench our customers' thirst, plus aisles of well-stocked items for one-stop shopping. We have a large selection of movie rentals to choose from, and we always have that good old-fashioned friendly service. Whatever your needs are, we've got it. Come see for yourself at the Quick Pick, 120 Southwest Broadway, Spiro, or give us a call at 962-3281. Go Bulldogs!
Bulldogs back on offense. Harvey.
Number 5, Harvey, hands off.
Chris Tobler stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
By number 54, Gordon Latham.
John, we were talking about the new district. Spiro will pick up Holdenville, and teams coming down, or coming up, I should say, from 2A. They were 3A 3 years ago.
About 3 on the play, brings up a second and 13.
Picking up
For the Bulldogs.
Seminole, and I think Hilldale as well. Is that correct?
Muskogee, Hilldale, Seminole, and Holdenville will be the 3 teams that come in.
Hilldale's been a 4A school for the last 5 seasons.
Joined by, of course, Roland, Eufaula, Stigler, and Heavner next year.
And
flag is on the play. Tobler gets the handoff again.
84. That is Seth Swindoll, but there are flags on the play.
Definitely going to mean some trips for the Bulldogs over the next 2 seasons. Holdenville, of course, is about 3 hours from here. Seminole has never been 3 hours.
Illegal procedure called against the Bulldogs. That'll be declined.
So it's going to make, and Hilldale's about
the Wampus Cats choose to lose it out for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 13 for Spiro.
3rd and 12 coming up at the 35-yard line. 4:13 left to go in the football game. Next week we go to Valiant, Oklahoma. Harvey brings them up. McClain is at fullback. Pitch to Tobler. He slips back to the line of scrimmage. Clock is running.
First by number 84, Seth Swindoll.
It looks like Atoka may have a chance to finish that game on offense.
And running.
Bulldogs will punt.
They're going to get it back with about 3.5 minutes
get back to the line of scrimmage, Will Tobler. 4th and 13.
Massey checks in.
And once again, we'll see the Spiro punting unit number 2, Lavelle Massey, on the kick.
3:22 to go in the football game. Massey, good snap.
Number 2, Massey gets a nice high
Nice
spiral.
kick. Calls for a fair catch.
Number 23 waves it off as a fair
Brian
catch.
Steele on the coverage. And they'll be pinned back at the 20-yard line, Bill.
Took a huge spiral bounce, John, about the 35-yard line to step on Roland.
Number
Almost
66,
touched 2 different Atoka players as they ran downfield. on the coverage, and the Wampus Cats will take over around their 21-yard line, with 3:04 left in the game. Spiro leading 42-8. We'll take a short timeout and be back with 1st and 10.
Check out the fun. Showbox video is #1. Check out the fun.
That crazy Showbox Bob's pulling another crazy deal. Now you can rent 7 regular stock movies for $5 and keep them for 3 days. Well, that's less than 25 cents per movie per day. Video games are only $1 a day, and candy and soda pop cheaper than a convenience store.
Check out the fun. Showbox video is #1. Check out the fun.
Showbox Video in Spiro is nuts and says go Bulldogs.
45-yard punt for Lavelle Massey. It's only his 2nd punt in 2 weeks.
John, we're going to have a penalty on this play because the Atoka's running players. They've got the water boy coming out on the field.
Well, that's what the scouting report read. They've got some good athletes, as you can well see on some big plays they've made tonight. They're running short on time. Got another quarterback in the football game is Hill, Dion Hill. Hands off to Collin again. Spins away from 1 tackle to the 21-yard line.
Say Dion?
Sorry, Collin.
Dion Hill.
He's brought down on that far side of the
Surely
field.
Atoka didn't pay $31 million for him like the
Number 61.
had played the flashiest
Sorry,
and the
64.
most like-any class player in the NFL, Mr. Deion Sanders. Talented athlete, but not too crazy about
Gain
his.
of about 1 on the play
It's
for
a
the
man on the
Wampus
field.
Cats, 56 and running.
But if they can help the Cowboys win a Super Bowl, you know, I guess I got to cheer for them.
2nd down. 9 yards to go. Hill is the quarterback. He sets his Cowboys, or the Cats. Back to pass. Looks downfield. Intercepted almost by Josh McClain.
Almost with
You
the
don't think he
interception
was
on the far
taking 6
sideline.
points, do you, John?
He saw a goal line before he put it in his hands.
Next week, the Spiro Bulldogs will travel to Valiant, Oklahoma. They win that contest 3-0 in conference play.
Bring up 3rd down, 9 yards to go.
John, we've got less than a minute and a half left here to go. For those of you who do not know how to get to Valiant, Oklahoma, it's pretty simple. You can go 1 or 2 ways. You can either head out to US 59 towards Broken Bow, and once you get to the city limits of Broken Bow, take a right at this burger hut as you enter
Number 11 to take
town.
the step.
It's a trucker's route.
That's Dion Hill. Hill rolls
Hill.
back. Looks downfield. Let's fly.
It's complete.
Number 19.
Chris Tobler on the tackle.
That's Quinta Hobson with the reception
Hobson on the
near
reception.
sideline across midfield.
Which leads into a highway. I'm really not sure what the number is, John, but you simply follow it until you see a sign that says turn left at Wright City. Take left.
49 seconds left to go in the ballgame.
That'll take you into
The band
a
fires up Born to be Wild
little community called Millerton, Oklahoma.
as the Wampus Cats drive.
Hanging right there at that intersection, and 6 miles later you're in Valiant. Or you can just go straight through Broken Bow and Idabel and get on Highway 71 going east.
1st down after a 33-yard pass play. Fumble on the play. Dustin McLemore down to touchdown. McLemore picked up the fumble after he jarred it loose from Hill. And about the 50-yard line.
McLemore picks up the fumble and runs it all the way down.
Dustin McLemore.
Got some great blocking downfield around the 15-yard line to get to the end zone, John. And that's going to take us 48 points. Spiro's got a chance to put their highest score total of the season up with the PAT.
And the fans begin to file out as McLemore stripped Hill of the football, stayed after it, picked it up off the ground, off the bounce, ran all the way for the touchdown. Dustin McLemore, 6'1", 165-pound senior.
Randy Harvey on to attempt the extra point.
Harvey, high snap. And
Snaps down.
he pitches
out
it to Harvey.
The ball's on the ground.
And Banner
It'll be waved off.
didn't have time to get the ball down for the kick.
36 seconds
So
left in the
PAT
ball
is no
game.
good, Bill. We're going to stay at
The
48.
score advances. Spiro 48. Atoka 8.
Well, John, the PAT snap was a little bit high. Simply didn't have a chance to get off any kind of emergency play. But the 48 points equals last week's effort, which was a season high. And again, the offense did not play particularly well tonight. They had a lot of turnovers. But we're fortunate enough to get a big lead early after staggering around the first 8 minutes of the ball game. And now they're ahead 48-8. Looks like that's going to be the final score unless they pull off some close play here to end the ball game. But
good hustle by McLemore.
We're going to go into Valiant next week with a 3-0 district game, district lead. Against the team that was picked to finish second in this league.
Number 54.
And a team that was 1-4.
Bradley Myers on to kick off for the Bulldogs with 36 seconds left in the ball game. Number 10, Jerry Harrison, back to receive. And number 23, Eric Hobson.
Brad Myers to kick off.
Myers kicks the
It
ball
on the ground. Recovered at the 40. And that's where the Wampus Cats will set up.
Harrison.
We'll come back with 1st and 10 from the Atoka 40-yard line.
So with 35 seconds, once again, the Atoka Wampus Cat offense.
You know there's lots of convenience stores in the area, but none better than Sunset Corner Mart, Highway 271 and Highway 59 at Sunset Corner in Spiro. Fill up your vehicle with smooth-running Conoco gasoline. Diesel pumps conveniently located for trucks of all sizes. Try our delicious fried chicken, corn dogs, spuds, and much more, and enjoy our large lounge area. Our aisles are always well stocked, and our restrooms are always clean. Sunset Corner Mart has fresh coffee and hot cocoa every day and a fountain of cool, refreshing soft drinks. Check out our movie video rental selection. Rent 5 movies for 5 days for $5. What a deal! The people are always friendly and the service is great. Sunset Corner Mart in Spiro. Go Bulldogs!
Okay, 40-yard line, first down for the Cats. This is Hill.
Goes back,
hit by Harper.
Number 36.
Nick Harper.
That is Nick Harper. Comes screaming through the middle for the last takedown of the ball game. Still ended.
That's the end of the football game.
The Spiro Bulldogs turn victorious.
Loss of 8 yards.
48-8.
That's a heck of a way to end a football game, Bill, as the teams meet out on the field and the coaches shake hands.
No, they get a couple scores snapped from their defense and then end the game on a sack. They'll need to play this well and try to concentrate a little bit better. Next week, we saw that they were a little sluggish in the early going. Part of that may have been because they knew they were facing a team that was 0-5 and had not had a lot of success in the non-conference season and in the first 2 weeks of league action. It's very possible Valiant could be facing a Bulldog team next week with a 1-5 record. They, of course, played hosted Wilburton tonight, and we saw last week how good a team Wilburton was by taking Roland into overtime.
Bill, Bulldogs go down to Valiant next week. Long trip down there. If you can't make it, join us next week for the broadcast. Bulldogs win big tonight. 4 first-half touchdowns by C.J. Steele. Brian Steele on a couple of touchdown runs. Dustin McLemore on a touchdown run. Bulldogs win big tonight. So that just about wraps it up here from McClain Stadium. Bulldogs win again. They're now 5-1, 3-0 in district play. For John Clark and Bill Scott, we'll catch you next week out of Valiant, Oklahoma.
Good night.